Hey friends, welcome to our Friday preschool story time. Before we get started today, I want to make a special announcement that we made yesterday that I forgot to put in a slide for today's slideshow. But starting in September, we're going to have in-person story times along with our Facebook Live story times. So we're inviting 2 families to sign up ahead of time to come and be here while we do story time to interact with us, because story time is so much more fun when you guys can be here for our story time. It's way more fun. This is fun, but I think we can all agree that we'd rather be in person. So we are inviting 2 families, like I said, to register, to come in to do our story time. It's at 10:30 instead of 9:30. We're gonna push it back by an hour because we open the library at 10. And our department will be closed between 10 and 11 for browsing for anyone who's not part of story time. So if you are part of story time, come on in here. Come on in, browse a little bit, and then come and sit down. We'll have one family here and one family over here. We each have our own spaces. We'll be wearing our masks for anyone older than 2. And it needs to cover our nose and our mouth. It's not comfortable lots of times. But it's to keep us all safe and to help keep others safe by keeping our mouths and noses covered. If you'd like to register for that, it's open. You just need to call our youth services phone number at 231-722-8014. So you're going to call, and Miss Erica is working today, and she'll get you signed up for one of our 2 story times. They're Thursdays and Fridays. Thursdays for our littler kids and Fridays for our bigger kids, because you guys like your longer stories. We're going to do a longer story today. But that's what I wanted to share with you about our story times in September. But hey, if it's really nice weather, that first week of September, we are going to actually try and do story time outside on the patio. We will make an announcement lots of times, because we'll be excited to do it if we can, and we will go outside. You may bring chairs and blankets, and definitely wear your mask when you're outside while we have more than a few people hanging out. So we want to keep each other safe, right? Because we kind of like each other. So yeah, let's keep each other safe. So that's my announcement. It's a big announcement. We're super excited to see some faces, hopefully, with masks on. And we can't wait to see what masks you wear, because they're probably going to be pretty cool. But let's go ahead and do story time today, because we have one of my favorite books that has come out recently. But you got to wait to see. So we have to do our song, right, to get ready for story time. So what we do when you do your Friday story time with me is if you want to hear a story, you're going to clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, you're going to stomp your feet. If you want to hear a story, you're going to turn around. If you want to hear a story, you're going to shout, hooray! And then we have one more. You know it because you've done story time before, but I'm going to wait until we get to that point. Let's start off with clap your hands. So go ahead and sing along with me. You guys ready? I don't know. It's really early on a Friday. Are you ready? Oh, you are ready. Okay, let's go ahead and go. Here we go. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. All right, let's go and stomp our feet. There's people below me. I'm going to see if they can hear me when I stomp my feet. If you want to hear a story, stomp your feet. If you want to hear a story, stomp your feet. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, stomp your feet. Now we're going to turn around, but not too fast, because, oh my goodness, we would get dizzy if we did that. So, if you want to hear a story, turn around. If you want to hear a story, turn around. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, turn around. Okay, woo. Maybe I went a little too fast on that one. Now we're going to shout, hooray! I'm going to shout it to the whole library who's getting ready to open at 10 o'clock for everybody. So here we go. If you want to hear a story, shout hooray, hooray! If you want to hear a story, shout hooray, hooray! If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, shout hooray, hooray! All right, here's our last one. Do you got your listening ears open? Yeah? If you want to hear a story, sit down. If you want to hear a story, sit down. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, sit down. All right. Oh, good job. Are you guys seated? Good. Then you are ready to listen to one of my favorite books, which is, Are You Scared, Darth Vader? Darth Vader says, I fear nothing. This is a book by Adam Rex, and I'll be honest, it was checked out during all of our stay-at-home period. And whoever brought it back, I say thank you, because I really wanted to read this during one of our story times that we posted, but I couldn't, because I couldn't get it from another library, because we weren't borrowing from other libraries. I'm so glad it came back so we could read it at story time. So, are you scared, Darth Vader? And he says, I fear nothing. Whoa, it's no moon. That's no moon. Are you scared, Darth Vader? You guys aren't scared, right? No, I didn't think so. It's midnight. There's a full moon. Darth Vader says, that's no moon. Whatever. Are you scared, Darth Vader? Darth Vader says, I do not get scared. No one has the power to frighten Lord Vader. But what about now? Roar! What is that? A Wookiee? It's a wolfman. Are you scared, Darth Vader? Roar! I am not afraid of a wolf, and I am not afraid of a man. So no, I am not afraid of a wolf man. But it could bite you. It could not. I am wearing armor. Yeah, that's a good point. Then what about a vampire? Yeah, vampire. Are you scared, Darth Vader? What does a vampire do? It bites you. And we can't fight him, he has armor on. So he says, no, I'm not scared. It could turn into a bat, so a much smaller thing that bites you. Okay, but look, a ghost! Ooh, a spooky ghost. Are you scared, Darth Vader? Is it the ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi? Or Yoda? It is short like Yoda. He's poking it. I think it's just a ghost. And he says, next. Well, this is just an old woman. Who do you think that is? Oh, you're right. But she's also a witch. Are you scared, Darth Vader? And he says, let me guess. She bites you? No. She can cast spells. She could curse you. And he looks down. And he says, I am already cursed. It's a heavy burden. Are you okay, Darth Vader? It is fine. You're breathing kind of hard. I said it is fine. Are you afraid of spiders? No. Black cats? No. Public speaking? No. The dark? Is that a joke? So you're not scared, Darth Vader. I am not scared. I will never be scared. Who could possibly scare Lord Vader? He's got a point. All right, kids, I guess that's it. You can take off your masks. Masks? What? Were those really monsters? No, they were just kids pretending. And Darth Vader's like, oh. And then they try to play with him. He says, stop that. That is not a toy. And then they take his lightsaber. He says, stop it. And we say, they're only children. Are you scared, Darth Vader? Of course I'm not scared. He looks a little scared. That's getting out of hand there. Then you wouldn't mind if more children came to play and kids come running in pretending to shoot blasters saying pew, 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 pew. And he says, I am most displeased. And the children think it's funny in a game and they shout, I am most displeased. He says, all right, don't make them go away. He almost takes say, oh, he's no fun. Let's go. Darth Vader says, yes, those children are lucky. They left before I showed them my true power. But look, Darth Vader, there's still some kids left, right? You guys are still reading, so we have kids here. There's still some kids left, the ones who are about to close this book. We're going to close it on them, right? He says, close the book? I will not allow it. What's the matter? Listen to me, children. And he says to you guys, you do not want to turn the page. Do you want to turn the page? Yeah? Oh, you do? Oh, okay, let's turn the page. Wow, I guess these kids have the power to trap you inside the book. Good job, guys. You got all the power. Almost like you're frozen in carbonite or whatever. He says, children, the power of the dark side compels you. Join me and together we can rule the galaxy. You're not going to give in to that, right? Yeah. He's just saying that, but you're more powerful than him. Only one page left. Now are you scared, Darth Vader? Oh, of course I am. Ah, stop it. Do not turn the... No. Blast. So you guys have all the power. Did you know that? Did you know you're more powerful than Darth Vader? I knew that, because you guys are cool. So that was Are You Scared, Darth Vader. We saw some monsters in there. We did. We overcame that fear. It's been a little scary sometimes, right? With how the world has just been changing. We don't know everything that's happening. We have power inside of us to overcome that fear. But we saw those monsters, and now what we're going to do is we actually have another book to help us along about being those monsters sometimes. So it's the song, If You're a Monster and You Know It, which is the same as how we kick off story time. If you want to hear a story, you're going to clap your hands. But this time, we are going to sing If You're a Monster and You Know It. So I need you guys to stand up, in case you haven't been standing already, because we're going to sing along. We're going to sing, we're going to move around, because we are monsters in this book. You ready? Can you channel your inner monster, right? It's a hard thing to do sometimes, because it doesn't come naturally to us. So to start off, if you're a monster and you know it, you're going to snort and growl. Can you do that? Can you snort and growl? Okay, you ready? Here we go. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. Those are good growls. Whew. Glad I'm over here on this side of the camera, otherwise it would scare me a little bit. Oh, those were our snorts and our growls. All right, this time we're going to smack. You got both hands, so you're going to do it like this. You're going to smack your claws really loud. It's just smacking your claws. So if you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws, smack, smack. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws, smack, smack. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws, smack, smack. Okay, we're going to stomp our paws. If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws, stomp, stomp. If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws, stomp, stomp. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws, stomp, stomp. Did you stomp really loud? Good. Is everyone awake in your household today? You achieved your goal, my friend. Okay, this time you're going to twitch your tail, right? We're going to twitch our tail. You can turn around when you do it. You can move around over here. You can move around over here. You can move everywhere. I'm kind of stuck in this area, so you can still see me. Otherwise, I'd twitch my tail down the room if I wanted to. All right, we're going to twitch your tail. Twitch, twitch. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. Twitch, twitch. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. Twitch, twitch. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. Twitch, twitch. Look at those tails. That's got some weird things happening here. This one's bumpy. This one's got some spikes on it. Lots of spikes. Pink spikes. That's cool. I don't see that very often. All right, this time, can you wiggle your face around? We're gonna wiggle our warts. Lots of times there's warts on faces for monsters. So we're gonna wiggle our nose, our cheeks, our mouth around. Wiggle your warts. That's what we're gonna do. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. Wiggle, wiggle. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. Wiggle, wiggle. If you're a monster and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. Wiggle, wiggle. Look at that. Look at their faces and all those feet. There's some wings on there. I wonder how well that monster flies with those wings. All right, we're gonna give a roar this time. I think you're good at that. Yep, a big roar. Look at this guy, but he has a really big roar when he roars. If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. Roar! If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. Roar! If you're a monster and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. Roar! Look at that. All right. Now, this is a professional one. We're going to do them all. And I'm probably going to miss one. So keep me honest on this. But we're going to try it. If you're a monster and you know it, do them all. Arr! Smack, smack, stomp, stomp. Twitch. Nope. Wait. Twitch, twitch. Yeah, that was the tail. Twitch, twitch. See? Wiggle, wiggle for our warts. And then roar! Roar! You're a monster and you know it, do it all. Roar! Smack, smack, stomp, stomp. Twitch, twitch. Wiggle, wiggle. Roar! Roar! If you're a monster and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, do them all. Roar! Smack, smack, stomp, stomp. Twitch, twitch. Wiggle, wiggle. Roar! Roar! Oh, good job, guys. All right. Well, I need you guys to sit back down. We have one more story. Now that we saw some monsters, we are going to read about the monster at the end of this book. Do you know there's a monster at the end of this book? Have you read this before? Do you know who the monster is? I'm a little scared thinking about who the monster might be. Oh, I don't need to be scared? Oh, no, don't spoil. We'll see. We'll see. The monster at the end of this book starring lovable, furry old Grover. Hello, everybody. That's what he says. He says hi from Sesame Street. The monster at the end of this book, and Grover says, this is a very dull page. What's on the next page? And then he's like, wait, what did that say? On the first page, what did that say? Did that say there will be a monster at the end of this book? Here's my answer. Listen, I have an idea, okay? If you don't turn any pages, we will never get to the end of this book. And that is a good thing, because there's a monster at the end of this book. So please do not turn the page. Oh shoot, I just turned the page. You turned the page! Sorry guys, I already failed. I should keep turning the page? Oh, yeah, we can try that. We'll try one more. Maybe you did not understand. You see, turning pages will bring us to the end of this book. And there is a monster at the end of this book. But this will stop you from turning pages. See, I am tying the pages together so that you cannot turn the page. You turned another page! You do not know what you are doing to me. Now stop turning pages. You should probably listen. Oh, I forgot. There. Grover, I am nailing this page to the next one so that you will not be able to turn it. And we will not get any closer to the monster at the end of this book. I don't know, I'm kind of curious now. Do you think we're strong enough to open up? I think. Okay, ready? Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah. All right. Do you know that every time you turn another page, this is how books work, every time you turn another page, you are not only making a terrible mess. Kind of good at making messes. This will stop you from turning pages. A heavy, thick, solid, strong brick wall, right? I would just like to see you try to turn this page. That's a challenge that we are accepting, right? We are strong enough to turn this page. I'm going to need your help though, okay? I'm going to need you to count to 3 with me. On the count of 3, we're going to try. Ready? 1, 2, oh gosh, that was really heavy. I need you to count louder for me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, whew. And he says from underneath the wall we knocked down, because we're strong, he says, do you know you are very strong? You guys know now. You just knocked down a whole brick wall. Of course you're strong. The next page is the end of this book, and there's a monster at the end of this book. Oh, I am so scared. Are you scared right now? Oh, you're not. You're brave. That's right. You defeated Darth Vader. Of course you're not scared. You can defeat anything. It says, please do not turn this page. Please, please, please. Well, look at that. It's the end of the book, and there's only me. I, lovable, furry old Rover, and I am the monster at the end of this book. You were scared? He thinks you're scared now. That's silly. I told you there was nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. That's what he says. So that was the end of the monster at the end of this book. Thank you for joining me for story time today. We have one thing to do to say goodbye, and that's our goodbye rhyme. So I need you to get your fingers out. Got all 10? Good job. All right, so we're going to reach up. We're going to tickle the stars, and then we're going to reach down. We're going to tickle our toes, and then we're going to turn around and tickle our nose. We're going to reach down low, and then reach way up high. Story time is over. You guys wave. Goodbye. So thank you for joining me today. Remember, if you want to come in person to do story time here at the library, we just need you to call and make your registration. And Miss Erica, who's working today, will help you guys out. But I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend. Happy Friday, guys.